Yo, so this morning I was like, it's day 5. I've been doing this for a few days, and I've been pretty motivated to make this thing happen. At least like doing the vlog part. The studio part is easier. Like I get in the studio, I mean, on a pretty frequent basis. But the filming, the editing, the promoting, I'm just like, I was kind of over it. So this morning I was just like, no, I don't want to. I don't feel like it. Do you know how fucking bitchy that sounds? Like, do you realize how lame and soft that sounds? And I was out on my deck. I'm drinking coffee. I'm like, man, like, I'm kind of tired. I don't wanna. And then I'm thinking to myself, are you kidding me? Like, is this a joke? Every day. Like literally every day I'll be in here like a robot. I am a robot. And I was sitting out on my deck, sipping my coffee, and then eventually something snapped within me where I was thinking about this song and I was thinking about this outro verse and how hard it is and its potential. And I was like straight to the studio. I threw the phone on the tripod and let's get going today. We're feeling a little better. I hope you are liking the vlog. Like, comment, subscribe. That's called doing the YouTube stuff. I have a lot of tips to give out. I have a lot of sauce. I've been doing Ableton for like 8 years, like pretty consistently. I feel like my tips are unorthodox. I feel like my tips are a little bit of a different way to think about crafting music. A lot of the explanations I have are like, they give people who think a certain way just another way to like think about things. And I want to demystify making beats, writing records. I feel like there's some gatekeeping and there's some just people think that like either you go to audio engineering school or you like have this like magic that like this secret sauce that like nobody else has access to. And I'm here to tell you, like, if you're willing to put in the time, it really doesn't matter how you learn, but if you are consistently getting better and just getting more in tune with what you want to make and how you do it, I mean, you're just going to improve. And then from a business perspective, especially like with me pushing this vlog, because the first few episodes are not going to push themselves. I'm like, well, you know, if I'm consistent and I keep doing this, there's something that can be gained from just posting every single day and sharing my process. I want to share how I do it, because although I feel like it's a little bit abnormal, it's a little bit left field, that there will be a lot of things that people can glean from my process. You know, so here we go. Yesterday we did the outro verse. The beat slows down. Remember this part? I'm thinking about putting something here. Like a little sample, like a little spoken.
I don't think you understand the motherfucking grind I bent on. I'm getting up shots, everybody went home. I only play it cool just to throw my scent off.
By the way, today we're polishing. The vocals for the most part are recorded. I think I can tune and touch up everything that I slightly dislike. I think it was well recorded. Okay, yo, so I was editing this vlog and there's a part I really wanted to put in where I took a look at a producer by the name of Raffer Prod. And I was going to show you one of his YouTube shorts where he breaks down Post Malone's vocal chain. He does all sorts of like custom vocal chains to sound like big artists. And I wanted to emulate this, and I was kind of like breaking it down, and he was using stock Logic plugins. But then as I'm uploading the vlog, YouTube hits me with like a copyright thing. So I took that out, but I'm going to link the video in the description. And that is the chain that I'm trying to emulate in Ableton. I'm not using the same plugins, but that is the kind of sound we're going for. Sorry I couldn't include it. I wish I could. That short is super slept on. Go check it out. Raffer Prod, shout out him. He's awesome. So let's just see what we want.
Underplay this. I'm nervous round you. I need some validate. Underplay this. I'm nervous round you. I'm nervous round you. I need some valid. Yeah, I'm trying to underplay this.
Okay, we're mixing vocals now. I don't give a shit. I did a video on this, but the order of the vocal chain is super important. Another thing that beginner producers don't understand is that the DAW sequences the plugins. Like it processes the sound in order of the plugins. So if you have the best way to do this is to do auto tune first, because you want to tune the dry signal. Some people will like do some slight EQing, like if there's a lot of noise in the room. Like right now my dishwasher's running like pain, so I mean I'm not really a freak about like getting like super isolated, like super like crisp perfect vocals. I'm organic like that. I go with the flow. I go with what's going on. But having the dry signal first, so you're gonna put auto tune first, and then you can go in with the subtractive EQ. Then you're gonna do a compressor. This is gonna be the main compression, and actually, I added a lot of air, which is like we're talking an additive EQ boost. Like I don't know what the definition of air would be, but it's probably like 15 to 20,000 hertz. Maybe, okay, but you can see I have this here, and then my additive EQ like even has more. So I don't know, I added a lot of air. Sue me.
Yeah. I'm trying to underplay this. I'm nervous around you. I need some validation.
Surely there's no.
I just accelerate. I just
Okay, so apparently there's like a crazy harmonic.
I just accelerate. I'm irresponsible, I'm reckless, and you're jealous, baby. They don't wanna break the bread when I set up. I just accelerate. I'm irresponsible, I'm reckless, and you're jealous, baby. They don't wanna break the bread when I I just accelerate. I'm irresponsible, I'm reckless, and you're jealous, baby.
Boy. Okay, I went to the gym and I was on the bike and I was just listening to this mix that I kind of threw together here. And to be honest with you, I don't love it. And so I spent the last like hour and a half sitting here just kind of tweaking things. This chorus here, and I was like, man, like, because I asked for input. I texted a friend of mine and I was like, hey, what do you think of this demo? And he was like, you know, you could do some re-recording on this. And I was like, damn, I thought it was pretty good, you know. I thought it was passable. But then I was listening back and I was like, there's definitely some stuff that we could do better. And I think the main thing is that I'm super rusty. I haven't really made a song of my own since like the summer. I think it's just the tidiness of it. I think it's just, there's just something about it. Like I might change it completely. I might remix the vocals and the backing vocals, but there's just something that I don't love about it. And it's like, I'm gonna maybe take a day to be like, okay, let's actually try to make this song better. Let's see what we need to do to make this song like more of a hit. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know not too many tips today. When I get my shit together, I'm gonna give you some vocal mixing tips, but I realized how rusty I am. And so I think I need to just regroup and just think about just put myself in timeout for a little bit and be like, yo, are we actually making a hit or are we making like slop here?
I never feel the pressure anymore. Like I'm in outer space. She wanted for 5, I'm doing 4. She on the power play.